The Democrats in California are saying they think they can potentially, in a very similar way, take 5 House Republicans out of the California delegation if they choose to pursue these maps, including, by the way, Darrell Issa, obviously notable Trump ally, could be gone. In New York, Governor Kathy Hochul, they're saying that they could potentially do new maps too. And then of course the GOP is saying, well, maybe not just Texas, maybe we'll do this in Missouri and Idaho and Ohio and all that. Or how about this, as is pointed out by Governor Newsom, when he sees Abbott complaining about the gerrymandering, so why don't we ban it? Why don't we just not actually have it? And we have districts that actually represent geography that's sane, not Lovecraftian geometry or whatever. You could have a geography that's contiguous. You could have populations that make sense. You could have an end result that somewhat reflects the actual distribution of ideology in the state. You could do that. That is not beyond us, okay? If we could produce deep fake videos of Will Smith eating spaghetti that would convince anyone, I think we could figure out a way to redistrict. I mean, other countries, by the way, do it, and they don't do it like this. We're the ones that have chosen to curse ourselves with gerrymandering. So again, I think the blue states, California, good. New York, good. Get in, the rest of them need to get in the action too, okay? Connecticut, start redistricting or whatever, until eventually we get to a sane solution. Any final thoughts, Sharon?
No, yesterday on Indisputable, I'm a flip-flopper, okay? I think last week on this program, I said, yeah, get in on it. Start just gerrymandering everything. And then yesterday I said, yeah, then the moral high ground and but nobody's really moral. So now I'm back to this position again. You see how easy that is? I think it has to happen. We cannot allow what little bit of democracy we have left to just fly away with the pigeons. We have to at least fight, okay? Fight.
Yeah. 100%. And as much as I enjoy holding the moral high ground as much as anyone else, is there any evidence that it's actually like done anything politically? I mean, Donald Trump got reelected. Donald Trump, no one has ever possessed less moral high ground than him, okay? You can't even see the moral ground he's on from where we're at, and yet he's in total control of his party or whatever, and plenty of people don't seem to care. Now, I think that we should, again, what we are pushing for is what I think is a more ethical distribution of power. But I also think just pragmatically, like why should we do, like, again, it's not like if all of these states do this now, well then, okay, everything's as gerrymandered as it can be and that'll be it. No, as soon as populations move a little bit or we get new results from an election, it looks like, oh, actually that area is trending a little bit more than we thought. You can just keep doing this over and over. Are we going to do these redistricting literally every year? It's insanity at this point. Don't go down this road. And we've tried. I did an appearance with a friend of mine, Patty Vasquez, on her radio show yesterday. Like we did the just persuading them of the superiority of independent redistricting for years. And they don't care. They only pursue something if they think that it's in their interests in terms of power. And so we have to convince them that way. We have to scare them with the current status quo of gerrymandering into accepting something more sane. So let's do that, okay? Gavin Newsom, lead the way. And then don't run in 2028.